If what you do can be learned by someone else who will take over your role as an employee, then you're highly replaceable. If we can mass produce your skill set to quite a number of persons, then we're wondering what you're doing in the work environment. So what keeps you out of this scale or this bracket of replaceable employees is called precise knowledge. Precise knowledge is born out of curiosity. Precise knowledge is supposed to be fun. Precise knowledge is not something that you are taught within the four walls of formal education. Precise knowledge is something that you're curious about, that you've learned. Precise knowledge is something that is special about you. Precise knowledge is somebody who has this love for psychology, who is actually a salesperson. You would agree with me that such a person will do exceptionally well. No matter how many salespersons you bring, none of them would be as good as that person, because there is something of interest, there is something of curiosity about that individual, about what that individual brings to the table. So what exactly is it that you bring to the table that no matter how much they teach somebody else would be difficult for them to learn? What is it that is unique about you? It is called precise knowledge. It is something, it is not taught within the four walls of education. It is not a professional certification. It's not a first degree. It's not a master's degree. It is none of all of these things. It is something that is bespoke. It is something that is peculiar to you. It's a special skill set that you have. It is something that you have learned over the years. It is something, it's either in your DNA, it is something you're either curious about, or it is something that you learned in some very unique and peculiar work environment. It is just you. You can't take it away from you. It is called precise knowledge. That is what makes it difficult for you to be replaceable. So you want to become irreplaceable, then make it difficult for the human resource or for the company to fire you. How do you do that? Find out your precise knowledge. If you're above the age of 25 and above, it is important for you to find out your precise knowledge. What is that thing I'm curious about? What is that thing that you love? What is that thing that is wired in your DNA? For some persons, business is in their blood. I mean, since their childhood till teenage years, it's about business. And so you find such a person who becomes an engineer, who has a very strong business acumen, merge that with engineering, such a person becomes highly replaceable, highly irreplaceable, and then, you know, they do exceptionally well. So what I am saying is, find your precise knowledge, reflect about it. What are you curious about? What is fun for you? What is play for you? What are those things that are fabric that is in your DNA? What are those things you have learned in certain places where you have worked that is unique to you? Certain skill sets that just you alone have. Use this and blend them with your hard skill, which is your competence, your the things that you do in the workplace, and see how this stands you out. My name is Ezekiel Yusuf. I hope this was helpful. I transform lives. I transform the lives of employees and employers, of leaders, of managers, and officers. Let's have a wonderful day.